The term flow artist can be defined as an individual who practices object manipulation with props such as hula hoops, poi, or contact balls. They are similar to jugglers and may even use bowling pins and the like, except the primary goal is to achieve a meditative mental state called flow rather than just to entertain. There are certain skills and knowledge required to be noticed in the flow arts community. However, intensive or specialized knowledge is not necessarily needed to participate. The flow community is an all-inclusive and welcoming community, and most people within are eager to share their skills and teach others what they know. Most people who begin to practice flow art start with very little, if no knowledge of how to execute any of the physical stuff. However, having a general idea of what type of flow prop may suit your personality and body type the most will prove most helpful. My personal entry into this space was simply observing a friend who got really hardcore into hoop dance. I was taken back by the beauty and the meditative look on her face. I decided that, yeah, I'm gonna try this. When it comes to organizing meets or flow jams, enthusiasts who want to meet in a larger physical area tend to set things up via groups on social networking sites such as Facebook or many flow forums online. They attempt to organize meetings where artists can meet together, show off their new skills or props, and even reach beginner flow artists for skill sharing and advice. Although some tutorial videos and websites offer help for executing certain tricks and impressive move with props, it is believed that the knowledge of this infinity space should be learned through each individual's own personal experience. Since this art form is so subjective and hands-on in nature, it would be impossible to learn and understand all you need to know by just simply reading up on advanced hooping techniques or how to counterspin fire poi via websites or how-to books. When it comes to participation in the flow arts community, legitimate peripheral participation is key. If one is serious about learning a certain type of flow, he or she must be willing to try first. The flow art community is not of elitists, and members are constantly welcoming newcomers, encouraging those who are interested to simply try, even if that person has had no prior experience whatsoever. However, it is highly, highly encouraged that beginners start with low-stakes props, such as wider and heavier hoops, larger poi, and nothing that lights on fire. Another portal into this space is by, of course, purchasing a prop. After all, it is imperative to own your own prop in order to show your dedication as a member. Casual participation in the flow community is extremely, well, casual. Since the stakes are already low and there's no emphasis on performance or ability, it is encouraged for those seeking opportunities to fine-tune their skills to informally participate in flow jams or other flow gatherings. It is also encouraged for members to always share what they know, even if all you know is one trick. Although there is no formal established hierarchy in this community, there are obviously people who are more advanced than others. In this smaller group, their participation is more central. These people usually run and organize flow jams and specific skill learning workshops. These people do not only know more advanced tricks, but they also use more sophisticated, intermediate, and professional props that a beginner artist could not. From my experience, the genres of participation in this affinity space are limitless. The flow arts tend to attract a lot of attention in public areas, so spectating or watching the art is probably the most common. In the community, there is also those who may be friends with the artists or just hang around for either entertainment purposes, or perhaps he or she is a spotter or fire safety guard for an inferno performer. And of course, the term flow artist applies to any person who participates in the craft, regardless of level of expertise, prop, or age. For any sort of status or leadership in this space, the only main route to gain status is to practice, and practice some more. Although the flow arts serve primarily for meditative purposes, for those looking to receive more education for their craft may work specifically on performance techniques and advanced tricks. May it be at a local park, or a gig spinning fire at a club, or an independent circus. There is also a great appreciation for those flow artists who build or construct their own props. By doing this, others will recognize your dedication to the art and respect you more for it. There's also great affordances in making your own props, since it's not really easy to find a prop to fit your unique body type or movement. As I stated previously, leadership exists in this affinity space, but it is a little difficult to find, sometimes because the community is not formally structured or ran. For the most part, leaders in the flow arts community are often departmentalized by props of expertise, such as hoops, staffs, poi, along with countless others. Within these departments, beginners or those wanting to learn more tend to gravitate towards these professionals most of the time. The experts in a certain prop department offer private skill sharing workshops, usually in the privacy of their own home, creating a welcoming and intimate setting comfortable for any person to begin learning.